Anyways, let me know when we're rolling, because then we can just sit here and talk for a minute, because I'm
We're already rolling.
great. I'm going insane.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
I'm going, okay, first and foremost, I do not think that's Kazuma. Wholeheartedly. I've run it, I've crunched the numbers. I don't know who he is. He could be related to. I don't want to watch the strippers. But it's the like, in there wasn't a way that it made sense for that to be him in my brain, from the standpoint of if the limp and the cane were fake, what even is the reasoning, right?
Hmm.
Like, if you're gonna do that so that you can disguise yourself when you come back, and then you're gonna show up in the same suit with the same face and the same hair, what's the point? And then, like, if it's to make people underestimate you, no one's underestimating you, so, like, that didn't work. Like, it's just a weird. Who is he? I don't know. I haven't gotten that far. They gave me one cutscene, and then I psychoanalyzed it as best as I could from memory, because I haven't actually bothered going to rewatch it on this again, and I was like, I can't look that up easily. And I'll just say, insert here all of the voice messages I left Die last night.
Well, whoops.
I went to go take my shower before going to bed, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll take like a nice hot shower, and it'll calm me down." And what happens? The shower thoughts hit, so now I'm just like brain's going 1,000 miles a minute, and I'm soggy. And just like if okay, so he didn't have the cane or the limp, so that's like that's got to be a different guy. You don't have to answer this, but it's got to be a different guy, right? You shouldn't answer this, but like because if the cane and the limp were the long haul ruse, it's a weird long haul ruse because if you're gonna walk back in with the same face and the same hair and I actually don't know if it's the same suit, but point being, if you're gonna walk back in and look exactly like you used to look, what's the point of doing the long haul ruse? And if it's so people underestimate you, no one's underestimating you because you were one of the most powerful. Like, it's got to be a different guy. It's got to be a different guy. But who the fuck is he? Who does he work for? Where did he come from? Is he related to Kazuma? Is it another weird Kazuki situation? But go to bed. Stop staying up for Krim Crash Out. And like, if because if we, I need to form coherent string of words at a pace that I can talk to do this. But like we know that Kazuma does body double shit. He did it with Yumi. So like is this a guy who's actually related to him or is it a guy who he paid to assume his identity and pick things up and like is the plan to keep Kiryu in the Yakuza? And if so, this is a fucking wild way of doing it. Or is this just some guy who happens to look like Kazuma, assumed his identity, and is functioning on his own? Like I just because it's like, does he know? Does he not know? Who the fuck is he? I need I need to see Kashiwagi again. Because the guy who was with him was not Kashiwagi. So I don't know how much I'm supposed to read into that. Does Kashiwagi know? And this is just some other guy. I need to see Kashiwagi again. I need to know who the guy who was with him is. The Wesker guy. Because that will tell me a lot of like, does Kashiwagi know? Is this guy operating for Kazuma and Kashiwagi has officially been left out of the loop in this new plan? Or is this guy not operating for Kazuma and that's why Kashiwagi doesn't know? Or does Kashiwagi know? Like I'm gonna accidentally plow through this game in like a week flat because I'm just like I love Dad Sim. I'm so here for Dad Sim. I stopped playing Dad Sim and all of the thoughts started turning again, but that cutscene at the start is all that we've so I can't do shit with it. Because if Kashiwagi knows and like is in on it, why wasn't he the one there? I have to assume to some extent that Kashiwagi is in some way, shape, or form being left out of this or is choosing to stay out of this. But if he's choosing to stay out of it, I feel like he would have warned us. So I feel like he's being left out of this because like Kashiwagi has been our middleman for Kazuma from the get-go. Kashiwagi, to my understanding, is Kazuma's second in command. And he has been the guy that we talk to when Kazuma's in jail. He's been the guy to talk to Nishiki. He's the guy you go to not bother Kazuma. So it's like he is who I would assume would be with Kazuma in that room on his side. So like he can't know, right? There's no way he knows. But if he, then what I'm, I cannot believe I bought these games because of Fat Bird, and this is where I am now.
I got him going in circles. Because you can do circles in this game. Yep.
And send people flying into the street.
I didn't touch him.
We
That wasn't
have,
me.
sir, we have you on surveillance right here, doing
That's
circles.
different.
So
That's a different man.
that's a different horse-like man wearing the exact same shirt.
It's a different horse like man wearing the exact same shirt.
I'm gonna have to ask you to follow me down to the station.
あ誰だお前流動一家のやつか
さきはどこだ
あのガキのことかガキなら親分の部屋だだがお前はあのガキに会う前に
I think he's taller than all of you.
死んじゃうけどね
雑魚に用はねえ通らせてもらうぜ
大した自信だな遠慮はいらねえぶっ殺してやれ
I really do want one of these to go, like, they gang up on you, and then you one-punch one of them, and then it's just cut to cutscene of them all apologizing.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
It's like you one-punch one of them, and then everyone else is just like, I don't want to fight you anymore. I'm sorry. That guy's name is Yogi.
Yogi Bear. No, this way. You're gonna get die messing with shit video. So
It's fine. We're
It's-
not in cutscene yet. You want me to buy you some time?
no, you're good. I turned the game capture up because we're in that limbo where it's either too loud or too quiet all the time.
Right.
And then I need to make sure I'm not louder than you at all times.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, yeah, but I watched the Majima Saga back, and I swear to you, the game starts getting like progressively louder.
Oh no.
And I'm like, we didn't touch the settings, but I swear it's getting louder.
Yeah,
Because I'm like, I'm watching your screen, you haven't touched anything. I haven't touched anything. I'm too busy crying.
yeah. So, stream is on max volume, you're at max volume. I am just slightly peaking above and below you, but I am still over video game. So,
Shit.
you good.
It'll be fine. Yeah, I almost missed my quick time. Because I was too busy yawning to pay attention to the fact that I had a quick time.
I know it's the beginning of the game, these guys are gonna be super easy to fight, but
I had a big meal, now I'm all like, it's Eeps time.
why don't you do this?
What?
Every time you do a big meal, you do a hobbit ass meal, and then you play a game and you're like, oh, I'm so eepy.
Because there's this crazy little thing called I'm fucking hungry.
Don't eat as much.
No.
Okay.
Dude, get up so I can hit you. Since my hitting you on the ground isn't working. I love just dad fit katana. It's really good. That and just unfortunately recording in the night at Eeps. But it's the— are you kidding me? That door has been open for the past several hours. You gotta go out now. Hold on, let me get out of this fight. Let me kill— Majima's not even here, man.
So we have approximately 4.5 hours because if I went to bed at 11:30, which is approximately 1:30, I think, for you. Then I still get my 8.5 hours of sleep.
We're on that kind of math tonight, huh?
Yeah.
That, like, how far can we push it? Christ.
Well, I'm already having to wake up an hour early to drive potential 45 minutes worth of traffic tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna do the math today while I'm stoned.
Yeah. Awesome. That's, always good and responsible. I'll be right back. The boy demands the door.
So you must obey.
Horse Kiryu.
But yeah, if I plan on waking up at 6:30 in the morning
Jesus Christ.
and go to bed at 11:30. And we all know go to bed just means lay down in bed and I'll give myself the 2 hours to fuck around on my phone or maybe actually just drift immediately to sleep. And that leaves me with the adult version of sleep that's acceptable, which is the 6 hours. But I'm setting in my alarm to 6 so I know that I have, or 6:30, so I know that I have 15 minutes to lay in bed before I have to actually get up and start getting ready.
You're a fascinating person.
If you plan it out,
Not do that.
haven't you heard the thing where it takes twice as much effort to be lazy? This is the effort.
Good lord.
I need you to know I do have a sticky note pad and a mechanical pencil in front of me I'm doing the math on.
Oh my god. Hold on. What else is over here? Give me the app.
Well, I pulled out the sticky note and I've started doodling on it. I've got 2 sticky notes that have my control settings for pausing and started recording. I've got one that's got information for the story I'm writing, and then there's a few that got doodles.
I am, like, very interested in what the hell's running through Kiryu and Haruka's heads in that scene, but I said it in chat and I'll say it here too, of just like, that doesn't tell me what's going on. I want to know what's going on. They also don't know what's going on. And now we have a cutscene. Kick that door down, horseman. Sorry.
Clip, clop, clip, clop.
さき
流動一家の新入りか。一人で飛び込んでくるとはいい度胸だ。
俺は流動一家じゃない。その子を取り返しに来ただけだ。
I run an orphanage.
何おかしなこと言ってんだ。
And I need orphans. Give her here.
I hear her mom doesn't want her. I'm like the Tooth Fairy, but worse.
とにかくその子を返してもらうぜ。
ふざけんな。
Yeah, because it's not that if your kid's naughty, I take your kid. It's if your parents a piece of shit, I kick their teeth in, and then I take your kid.
取引だ。
Jesus Christ.
そんなことも知らねえで来たのか。とんだお人よしだな。しかし、かわいそうな娘もいたもんだね。父親は目の前で。
Get your hand off of her.
母ちゃんは男のために。
Kiryu, cut his hand off.
娘まで誘拐しちまうとは。
Kiryu, cut his hand off. Now, please.
世も末だ。
ちょっとあんた、何言ってんの？ あんたこの前さきと一緒に3人で暮らそうって。
俺が本気でお前みたいな年島の女相手にすると思ったのか。お前はもう用済みなんだよ、おばさん。
嘘でしょ。ねえ、嘘なんでしょ。何言ってんのよ。嘘だって言いなさいよ。
話せ話せ、この甘ずれが。
Here you could have taken the girl at any time and left.
We could be gone now. Let's pick her up and leave.
But Kira used to be nice with the guy. He's better than all of us.
次はお前の番だ。
He's too good.
He's just also really stupid.
お前をぶっ殺
That
した。
yeah, that too.
As someone who's very stupid, I'd like to say.
届けてやるぜ。
Gross.
気乗りしねえな。
I just love his like disappointed little.
殴る価値がねえやつと喧嘩するのは好きじゃねえ。
Got standards and you're below them.
格好つけてんだ。
Bro's afraid he's gonna get an STD from fighting you.
もっと好き。
Bro probably has an STD from the needle heat move.
いやがれこの程度。
Oh.
No one else talked about it but you.
I feel like more people should be talking about it because I feel like it's the most unhinged heat move in Kiwami. Hits you with this couch. 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 The couch is broken. Oh, another one. Oh shit. Hits you with the. Oh, he dodged. Hits you with this couch. Hits you with this. Oh, he dodged. Hits you with this couch.
So you found the way to play in 3. This is the only way to play in 3.
Hits you with this couch. I'm out of couches. I got a table. Hits you with this table.
You're gonna run out of furniture eventually. And it's only because they weren't able to put those shelves in this pick up objects.
I suppose I'll just hit you.
Uh-oh, bounced off the wall.
Get him while he's down. Curb stomp him. I wish you could curb stomp him multiple times.
If you speed up your attacks, then you can.
I think they, at least in.
Hello,
Sorry,
random white
Kiwami
woman.
is Zero. Yeah, who are you?
Well, most of the
if
people would
Kiwami
get
is
up
Zero,
fast
I
enough
think
that you couldn't. Is just the thing is that they're also
Yeah.
reacting.
That's great that I can upgrade my abilities. But I came here to chug an energy drink. Ow. 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 That really didn't do much.
No.
That was not a good heat move.
He's got his dad bod on.
It's a waste of my bars. Get him, get him, get him, ow. I wish there were enough items that I could just keep picking shit up and hitting them with it. Yeah, get tripped, idiot. Okay. How many knives you got, my guy?
His whole collection.
I hit him and I'm like, are you wearing body armor? And he opens the jacket and it's just a bunch of knives.
He's stabbed in a few places.
Jesus Christ.
Well, he ain't unsheathing them. Unless his whole coat is built with thinner sheaths.
Yeah, but they're the little flip knives, so... I think they are. I don't know. How many of these are you gonna make me do? Oh, and then you're just gonna drop me right back and he's gonna be mid-combo. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. Oops.
If you let me get away from him, I'll resume attacking him, but you... Bam. Bam, bam, bam.
Come on, Cram. Just kill this guy.
I'm working on it.
You save us a lot of hassle for all of 3 if you just kill him right here, right now.
Oh, great. Whoa! Stick! I forgot I had a stick.
My favorite weapon.
How are you gonna tell me that he uses that like this, but when you pick up a metal bar in other games, he's like, I'm just gonna swing it really slow and clunky.
I'd like to think that he actually went out and learned how to use it
Well, that's fun.
in 3. Like,
Yeah.
bro, instead of being like, it's how he stays fit. He's just trains different fighting styles.
That tracks, actually. I assumed it was the fission.
All of his kids are super into wrestling, so
Gotta stay up to date.
you guys stay up to date. I think they all sit down and watch wrestling on the TV when it comes on, twice a
Aw.
week. Like, it really gives off that vibe that they all like wrestling.
That's really cute. I got the fucking hiccups. Right, it's right trigger now, not X. I can only do this so fast, please.
Yeah, and you only generate so much, and it's like, this sucks.
The trigger's just also not the button that I want to be spamming. Ow. Ow. I want my stick back. It's a horrible room for the stick. There's not room for it here.
Nope. Big! Big! Why?
I love you yelling at him after I've pressed him.
Yeah, because I'm watching him on screen.
I'm like, why? And I'm like,
Bitch.
I've done it. I've passed the check. It's okay.
The delay, Crim. The delay.
It's gonna turn into another left situation. Ooh, I think you yelled right, actually. Where you say what's on your screen, I'm on the next one, and so I press what you say.
I'd have to predict it. If the combos ain't working, why don't you try a heavy move to break his guard?
Can it?
Helpful tool tip. Eat shit. Look at that, it helped.
Shut up.
なんでこんなやつが沖縄に
I almost just spilled my drink everywhere because I tipped it back a little too far, a little too fast.
Chill. Chill.
大丈夫ですか兄貴お嬢
It's my guy that I like. I'll learn your name one of these days.
They've only said it like 3 times, I think, in our presence.
He's just my guy that I like.
That's your uncle.
中原の親父さんな。お前がいなくなって
Nakahara.
すごく心
Not
配
that
して
guy
た
that I like, the other guy.
Oh.
Granted, I didn't know his name either.
本当の母
No,
親
the
のと
little
こに行っ
guy.
ちゃったんじゃないか
The
と思
little
って
guy.
すごく寂しがっていたんだ。お前は中原と母
Rikia,
親
I believe.
どっちと一緒にいたいんだ。
Get out of here.
何が娘よ。何が母親よ。
Jesus.
バカじゃないのあんたたち。
何？
私はね、この子のせいで人生めちゃくちゃになったのよ。生まれた時からいっつも邪魔だった。
Well, that's how children work.
おしょろ
Yeah,
なんてこと。
get her ass.
うるさい。私に触らないで。
Damn, she got some strength.
I was about to say, like, damn.
そんなにその子が欲しいんなら、あんたにくれてやるわ。
Get out of here, lady.
くそ、なんて母親だ。実の子の目の前で。これじゃあ先があんまりにも。
先なら大丈夫だ。スケッチブックの中身見たことないだろう。
ああ。
見てみろ。
Implying Kiryu saw this.
いつも見守ってくれてありがとう。
Okay, I'd die for this kid too. I know she's not mine, but like,
も
She's
う
like
答
your
えは出てい
niece.
たんだ。
yeah. She's not my daughter, but she's my niece, and I'd die for her too.
あんたの本当
I'd
の
die for all
娘
these people. I love these people.
そうだろ
I'm not gonna like this game, am I? I'm not gonna be on good terms with it by the end. I fear.
Nah, you'll be fine.
It's done a little too good at getting me a little too attached to a bunch of people really fast.
Well, they're gonna stick around for a while. Because
Well, technically speaking, Tachi Banana sticks around for a while.
he sure does, doesn't he? Haunting the narrative. But
あんたには本当に世話になった。この中原茂。
and we were just writing Haunting the Narrative
あん
Nishiki.
たほどの男見たことがねえ。
やめてくれ。
Okay, once again, who's in charge of the wind chime?
俺はあんたとどうしても兄弟の魚を交わしたいと思ってる。
何？
失礼します。
The boys!
何してるんだお前ら。
気流の兄弟。頼む。俺はあんたに惚れちまった。杯を交わしてくれ。
と言ってもな俺はもう極道じゃねえんだ。
そんなことは関係ねえ。要は俺があんたに惚れたってことだけだ。それで十分。
勝手な話だな。
売借人もいねえが我慢してくれ。頼む。
売借人なら俺が引き受けますよ。
Hi, when did you get here?
大悟。
It still takes me several seconds to recognize you all cleaned up.
I want to hit you with a hammer.
お久しぶりです。
Me?
ユウ
Yes, remember the
どう
characters.
して大悟がここに？
You only know them at their
さん沖縄リゾー
freakiest.
ト開発の土地買収の件で。
リゾートの
When
土
they
地
turned
買
to
収
his face, I knew who he was, but I can't recognize him by the.
by
今我々
voice?
の人生で
His hair.
リゾート開発に必要な土地の買収。
It varies.
I'm gonna hit you
沖
with a
縄の
hammer.
登場会傘下の組織が中心となって進めていたことなんです。
なんだと。
Sorry.
まさかその登場会参加の組織ってのが魂の組だっ
I'm
ていうの
doing
か。
my best. There's just a lot of people.
Okay, pay
玉
attention
城
to
組は
plot.
登場会の下部、
I am.
5次団体に当たる組織です。 その玉城組が東上会の本家の許可もなく勝手にリゾート開発の土地買収を進めていたんです。
どうして玉城組は土地の買収を？
例のリゾート開発計画の立案者である鈴木大臣が土地の買収を玉城組に依頼したというのが事の発端です。あのリゾートは一定の広さの土地を揃えることができないと動かない計画なんです。
だからあの土地が必要なのか。
はい。リゾートに必要な土地を確保するためにはどうしても現地に詳しい組織に任せる必要がありますからね。玉城組は格好の存在だったというわけです。
その話は分かった。
Okay, someone take the wind chime away from
どうして
Nishiki.
大悟が沖縄に来る必要があったんだ？
We just saying that's Nishiki now.
Yes, and every annoying noise, it's him.
But he wasn't dead when the dog was
奪い取る
Mike's.
ようなことばかりしていましたからね。
じゃあうちの先をさらったのも
That's why I didn't say
俺の
dog.
目的だったのか。
おそらくそうでしょう。玉城は中原さんのお子さんを誘拐し、身代として土地権利書を取引するつもりだったのでしょう。
くそー、玉城ねえろ。手の込んだ真似しやがって。
玉城組のような強引な土地買収を続ければ、いずれ大ごとになるのは明白です。
Neko's
リ
playing
ゾート開
bongo
発
cat.
ヤクザが絡んでるなんてスキャンダル。世
Don't
間
worry,
の知らない
Krim. It no longer
Resort
pops up on
開
my
発は
side.
基地拡大法案まで
I'm leaving it on my side. It'll be really funny one day when I'm sobbing and I see it.
それでタミヤさんは私のところに事態の収集を依頼してきたんです。
そうなのか。
The Ministry of
世間で囁かれ
Defense.
ている通り、基地拡大法案とリゾート開発計画はワンセットなんです。
Mod.
それはどういうことで？
あの二つは持ちつ持たれつの関係なんですよ。どちらかが倒れたらうまくいかなくなる。リゾート開発がなくなれば基地拡大法案だけが残ってしまい、住民感情から法案が通る可能性がなくなります。だからある意味タミヤさんにとってリゾートは自分の基地拡大法案の生命線なんです。
なるほど。それでタミヤは自分の基地拡大法案にケチがつかないよう大悟に事態の収集を依頼したってわけか。
ええ、そうです。私は今回の仲裁をこちらのトーマ君に頼まれ、タミヤさんと一緒に沖縄まで。
You look like you
タミヤ
are
防衛大臣の秘書
experiencing
をさせていただい
flashbacks.
ています。東間翔陽と申します。
He just looks like that. Don't worry.
ほう。
We saw him on the
その
TV.
年で大臣先生の秘書さんとは立派なもんだな。
いえいえ、私はタミヤ先生のご指示に従っているだけの男です。
しかし土地の買収を止めてしまえばどのみちリゾート開発も進まなくなるんじゃないのか。結局タミヤの基地拡大法案は通らなくなってしまうだろう。
その件に関しては地域住民との話を詰めながら進める予定と聞いております。
どうしてそこまでして法案を通したいんだ。
基地拡大法案を通せばリゾート開発よりも大きな仕事を成し遂げたことになり、次期総理へ一気に近づくからで
These
す。
games got me wanting to learn Japanese.
なるほどな。
These games got you wanting to know what they're actually saying.
本来なら下部組織の仕事
Between
を
that and like I'm
したく
trying
な
to
い
watch body language and read subtitles.
ひとたびスキャンダルになってしまった場合、後々警察にマークされてしまう可能性も高い。それだけは何としても避けたいと思い、仲裁の役目を引き受けたわけです。
そういうことだったのか。
でもまさか桐生さんの施設が買収対象だったとは正直驚きましたよ。
まあしかしこれでどっちにしてもあの土地を手放さなくてよくなったんだからよ。よかったじゃねえか。
まあな。
しかし今回はこういう結末になりましたが、このままというわけにはいきません。いずれリゾート計画は私の手で必ず実現させます。
どういうことだ。あんたはタミヤの秘書だろ。 リゾートよりも基地拡大が重要なんじゃないのか。
私は沖縄出身です。この辺境の地はこのままなら必ず廃れていってしまう。リゾート開発計画のように直接沖縄に金が落ちる仕組みを作らなければ、この島はいつまでたっても発展していかない。私はタミヤ大臣の秘書ですが、基地よりもむしろリゾートの方が沖縄には必要だと思っています。
That's kind of bullshit, but whatever.
トーマさんしたっけか、あんた。
はい。
あんた、沖縄の人間なら分かってんだろう。
You tell him,
別に
Grandpa.
沖縄の人間がそんなこと望んじゃいねってことくらいよ。
Get his
俺も
ass.
最初は沖縄に金が欲しいならいいと思った。けどな、やっぱりそうじゃねえ。大事なのは俺ら沖縄の人間が愛するままの沖縄ってことなんじゃねえのか。
一度東京に行けばわかりますよ。いかに沖縄が日本にとって必要のない小さな島なのかってことが。私は何としても沖縄を豊かにしたい。そのためなら多少の犠牲は必要だと思っています。
その犠牲が俺らの土地ってわけか。
ええ。沖縄には海や砂浜は腐るほどあります。
It's a fucking
多少リ
island.
ゾートのために切り取ったところで問題はないはずだ。
目的のためなら一人二人の犠牲は構わねえんだなんて、いかにも政治家さんの発想だと思うんだけどね。でもよ、そんな土地に命張って生きてる人間もいるんだぜ。
You have to kill Kiryu to get him off his land.
とにかく今回の一件これ
Don't
で
give
幕引
him
きとさせてくだ
ideas,
さい。
Die.
They can't kill Kiryu.
Seriously.
Nothing can kill Kiryu
Don't.
except cancer.
Except for the cancer.
大悟、
And me slowly swaying you to a heart condition.
もしまた登場会がここの買収に来るようなら、
It just makes more
その時は
sense.
一言言ってから来てくれ。俺にも守らなきゃならないものがあるからな。
They could have given him normal cancer.
ですがご安心ください。俺が6代目のうちは
Why
沖縄
Yakuza
によって
cancer? Who
出
knows?
しませんよ。
本当だな。
ええ。俺は嫌ってほど桐生
I
さん
like
の
Daigo.
怖さ知ってます。敵に回したら登場会が潰れちまう。
ふん。
トーマくんの夢は彼が総理大臣になった時にでもやってもらいましょう。な、トーマ
I'm sure saying that out loud has damned him
その頃は
in
も
some way, shape, or
う桐生さ
form.
んもいい年になって、今面倒見てる子供さんたちも今の俺くらいの年にはなってますよ。それならいいでしょ
俺は結構しぶといぜ。
う。そうでした。じゃあ今度はプライベートで4代目。
ああ。
あのよ兄弟。
ん？なんだ？
あんたもしかしてあの登場会の4代目ってわけじゃねえよな。
それがどうした？
嘘だろ。4代目っつったらよ、こっちの人間かもしれない。確か堂島のりって。あんたひょっとして桐生。
まあ今度から喧嘩を売るときはちゃんと相手のことを調べてからにするんだな、兄弟。
I love this man.
杯交わしちまったぜ。
まあそんなこともあるさ。
Bro fucking knows it.
Yippee!
Hit the man with really strong alcohol. I'm sure that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oop, flash forward again.
Uh-oh. 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 It's time to psychoanalyze. For the love of God, if they don't, okay, I was like, if they don't show me
Hi.
that phone call, I'm going to lose my mind.
柏木だ
What do you know? What do you not know?
柏木さんすいませんちょっと今病院なんです
No, 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 no.
後
You
で
stay
直
on
してもいいですか
the phone with him.
Don't worry.
六代目が撃たれた何大悟が
Oh, Haruka.
どういうことなんですか1時間くらい前に本部の会長室で撃たれた詳しいことはまだわからんだがどうも本部にいたやつの話によると六代目を撃った男は風間の親
I
父
wish
そ
I
っく
could
りだっ
see
たら
him.
しい
It's bothering me that I can't see him.
親さんに
I feel like it's done that way on purpose.
I know, because then I can't read
状
into
況が
body
分かり次第
language.
連絡するそれじゃあ
どうしたんですか
Because we go right back to cutscene.
どうやら東京でも登場界の六代目が撃たれたらしい
それって1年
And we didn't even need to see like a whole body image of Kashiwagi. We had like a silhouette of him in his office.
Yeah. No, 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 no. That was done on. Oh, hi, Haruka. You okay?
She just
You wanna
found out
talk about
Daigo
it?
got shot.
大悟を
I know. You want to talk about it?
その絵の男なんですか
That's her estranged older brother.
そうらしい
I was gonna say, does she
There's
really
an-
know him?
There's an 18-year difference. A pretty sky.
It's really pretty. Hey, you wanna have a conversation?
子供たちは
全員寝たみたい。
Who the fuck is texting me? I'm trying to analyze my blurbos.
Go mute him now.
I have to do it through my phone because I can't put it in windowed right now, so Jesus Christ.
You're fine. We've got all the time in the world. We can just Uncle Kaz and cry. So how you feeling, Krim? World's quietest yell.
Yeah, I know. Oh shit, my camera disconnected. So we get no camera for this.
You can't reconnect camera?
Not without minimizing the game that I can't minimize at this moment.
That's awful.
Cause unless... Yeah, I can't minimize this game. I could just... We're at the start of a chapter and I just saved, aren't we?
It should have just saved. So it should, if you quit out, it should.
Shut it
It
down in
should-
a second. Let me fix my headphones. You want to share my screen? Alright, let's get this back into
Oh God,
full screen.
how do I fix this?
Yeah.
Um,
What'd you do?
new setting Discord has done. If I share my entire screen real quick, can you even watch?
Hold on, I gotta go put this back in windowed.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
this is new.
Oh, Jesus, I'm 5 pixels.
Yeah, and I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to
It's
go back
okay.
to the way we
Shit,
were.
there's 2 of me. There's a lot of me.
Look at you go. Oh, crew.
skip through this.
柏木さん
Yeah, why? Why?
I know that we don't get to see him because the game does a really
どういうこと?
good job of like whatever information you have is the same information Kiryu has. Very rarely do you get information that they don't have. Whoever you're playing as, like, but
Or if
like,
you do, it's in a weird way, so it.
yeah, but so like I
Okay.
need to pick
Don't you
him
Tokyo demo?
apart.
You know, maybe that's why 2 sucks so much, is because we got to see too much behind
You get a
the
whole lot of
scenes.
information that like Kiryu doesn't have.
And then we don't know what Kiryu's thinking for half the game, really.
Yeah.
How do you think his name is pronounced? Is it Mikoi? It's Mikio, I think.
Mikio?
Mikio, okay. Because my brain was like
I don't know.
not processing how to pronounce it, but no, Mikio's
Nikoi.
Mikoi. Mikio's
Nikoi.
definitely. Thank you.
子供たちは
Watch your cutscene and be
全員
happy.
寝たみたい。
How you doing, Haruka? You okay?
A and B footage.
Truly.
You just gotta take out all of the subtitles. You got a whole scene right here you can use if you just take out the subtitles.
え
She's so smart and responsible and
They do such a good job at like she's too grown up but definitively still a kid, and like, oh, they know how to write children so well.
Anarchy. There's something shiny in the water.
あの
Huh?
You won't see it now. Haruka's blocking it.
Oh, get the way, Haruka.
Don't be mean to her. She's had a really rough day.
I'm sorry, actually, Haruka, would you like whatever the shiny thing in the ocean is?
It's probably a bug or something.
Haruka, you want this worm?
Haruka, would you still love me if
I
was a
come toting
worm?
like a worm to her and just drop it in her hand. I mean this in the least offensive way possible. Are you cut out for Kamurocho Yakuza? Because, I don't think you know what you're getting yourself into, and I really like you and don't want to see you get hurt.
Don't worry, Kiryu will abandon him.
Damn. Haruka, you are also a baby. There's something shiny in the water, you're right. Haruka, you're also a baby. I know you want to help. But, like, it shouldn't be your responsibility. On the ground, sobbing. Inconsolable.
兄貴俺は絶対に兄貴の邪魔になるようなことはしませんだから俺を連れて行ってください
分かった
兄貴ありがとうございます
明日の夜沖縄を立とう今日は事務所に戻って支度でもしてこい
はい
Oh, hi, Jack Jack. You can come hang out.
力也のことも頼んだ。
え、
あいつはここに置いていく。今のカムロ町は危険すぎる。あいつを連れて行くわけにはいかない。
He's
おじさん
too good.
Yeah?
He's too good.
Well, don't worry. You can walk her into the house. No, let us walk her into the house. Before you go in. It had an exclamation mark.
I am just imagining she goes and puts herself in his suitcase.
No, because she's got
I
to
get
stay
to
behind to
Kamurocho and I'm
watch
like,
all the kids.
I
Oh, you
got a
found locker key.
Hey Haruki, you want this key?
You can give her whatever you find in that locker. It's 23, right?
Something like that.
Pick up the litter. You got a worm in
And
a
a worm!
box.
And I can bring her the worm. Here, Haruka, you want this worm? I'm getting in the water. Splish, splash. How far out can I go? Was that a fucking fish? Oh my god. There's fish. They animated fish. There's fish! And they swim away from you. Splish, 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 splish.
Game is interactive. Really?
Look at that! I can't really get to that fish to... Oh, but I got him. I got him. Okay. He gets back to the house and is just sopping wet.
Don't get sand on the house. Him dripping. Seawater, specifically.
It's plague cure you again.
Eat your worm.
I got a worm. I put that worm in my pocket. Can I go say hi to Majima when I get to the city, or are they gonna tell me no?
How are you gonna get to Majima?
I'm gonna get to Nishida.
How are you gonna get to Nishida?
I'm gonna call him because I have his number.
Or do you?
Kiwami 1 implies that I have his number.
And you no longer have his number.
Not
But
my
they
AU.
do. But they do
I'm gonna-
they reintroduce Majima in the fucking funniest way possible.
So excited.
In a way only Majima would do. But also now looking back at it is kind of sad.
Great! Thanks, Guy.
It won't make any sense to you because you haven't played 4.
Oh, it's a sad and retrospect thing.
Yeah, sad enough. We watched one cutscene with Seijima and Majima interacting together and the way Majima acted.
Ah,
You can't see it, but I'm like biting at the air.
I love them so much.
こらこのワンコ逃げんな
待て
Y'all are bad at this.
さあ観念しろ
Uh-oh.
You get him, girly. Clop, 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 clop.
On sand and gravel of all things.
Language.
Now tell me about the dog.
He left he dog? Our dog now.
the late reaction to her shriek. Doggone. Mikio. Hey, look at another worm.
I've been eyeing it the whole scene. I love it's like, I'm leaving for Kamurocho.
No, you're not.
Dog.
No, you're not gonna leave for Takamocho after doing another like 4 or 5 things, because then you're gonna be like, I'm actually gonna leave now, and Haruka's like, can you go run to town for me real quick? Like,
Hilarious.
they
I thought we were slipping out in the night.
no, even funnier.
I'm like, I thought we told him to go home and pack and be ready the next morning so that we could
We
leave
could,
that night, and
yeah,
then
no, that's not what happened.
Kiryu walks out and I'm like, alright, a little bit of a late start.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm like, oh, okay, we're gonna leave, we're gonna go. No, Kiryu proceeds to have 3 main story side quests before he leaves.
Hilarious. I love this game.
It is just Dad Simulator, but they're like, oh, we forgot, we have to put plot in, and the plot could be fixed so easily. So easily. You know, by the age-old tactic of just talking out your emotions would do it. But because
Wild.
they're men, we'll have to make them have gay sex instead.
Right, weapons training. Weapons training that I probably won't do, because when have I ever used weapons in
Oh
a
yeah.
way that makes sense?
So I told this guy to F off essentially, and he just goes and sits on your beach until you actually go out and fight him. So you can
Yeah.
tell him to F off and then go get a bunch of items and then come back and then kick his ass. So you don't have to worry about anything. You'll have only 2 fights with him too.
I just tended to never do the training, honestly.
I did a little bit of the training in 2, but it's just like, it's not.
I think the most training I did was in 0.
Yeah,
because
you got
like woman.
well, and Batches is hilarious.
And Batches is hilarious.
Not what I'm called.
Not
How
his
is
name.
it?
It's
How
not
is
what I
it?
call him because of you.
How is it pronounced, huh?
Bacchus.
Gross. Batches will
It's-
stay.
It's Bacchus, and they say the name because it's the same name as the bar. It's, I think, a god. I don't know.
Are they implying that he's some trickster god come to Earth to teach the dragon to fight?
Unless I'm mistaken, I think he's like the Roman version of Dionysus, but I could be wrong.
That's
But
even funnier.
like, I'll fact check it later because my only interaction with Bacchus is Crew of Bacchus, which is a Mardi Gras crew.
So now we need to go see if we can do the Roman equivalent of fucking Kiryu getting Hercules by Roman gods. But bro's just actually a normal man. Which is realistically more interesting. Because if
Started working on a fantasy AU and
a demon,
that's off topic. Carry on.
A demon or mad dog or whatever.
What happened to my map? Oh, there it is. I'm like, my map's gone.
It just takes a little bit to wake up.
No, I figured out how to turn it off by accident.
Oh, oops.
What am I doing? I'm upgrading, apparently.
Well, you're looking for the dog.
Well, right now I'm upgrading.
Hamachi Street is the street on the other end. North.
This way?
North. Yes.
I don't.
Yeah, it's not worth caring about. If you want to grind out some points, you can do them, but the way they reward points is few and far between. God, she's showing a lot of titty. Sorry. I tried not to say it. I tried not to say it, and I couldn't stop myself. Because that's all I could think about when I was doing her sub story too. Is I'm just like, God, she's showing a lot. You don't need it. You definitely don't need it.
I didn't see the T on the screen when I'm right in front of him, so I'm like, he's got a little marker to talk to.
Hey, look at a key in the middle of the road. Please turn around and pick up the key. You blind horse.
Key. I thought you were about to call me a blind.
That's not YouTube acceptable or whatever. I'd call you a blind bunt cake. Even funnier, Patreon version is every time we swear, but it's edited in the swear, so they're really choppy.
God. I don't care about that information.
This is Hamachi
hello?
Street.
Dog?
Somewhere around
Dog.
here. Actually, follow the street all the way to the end of the road. I think it's right down there. Hasn't loaded in yet? That's loaded in.
Dog. Hello, birds. Hello, dog. Hello, birds. Hello,
Hey, look at
dog.
a key on the ground. So, 3 introduces you to, like, there being more than one set of lockers you can get keys to. 4 says, do you want a set of lockers for every area?
Like every segment of town, or?
So, not only is there...
Get back here!
Not only is there town, but there's also the sub-below town. So there's the underground lockers, above town lockers.
For when you want lockers, kid.
The other town lockers, and I'm sure there's probably a 3rd set of lockers I've forgotten about.
Because Kiwami had lockers in both areas.
4th. Yeah, it's
Kiwami too.
Yeah, it's got lockers in both areas, which it's like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
They added twice the amount of lockers in 4. I'm always picking up keys. I hope you love the Subway Surfers running. It's in 4 as well.
Hilarious.
Ready for fetch quest?
Do I have to go get dog food for this dog again?
Dog food, water, toy. She crying, bro.
Who gets their newborn a dog?
Surprisingly, a lot of people. That, or they had the dog before the kid was born, and then they tell the kid they got the dog when...
Okay, I was like, my parents had dogs before I was born.
Yeah, but
like,
if you were 6...
getting a dog for baby, with baby.
I've I feel like I've seen people do that where like they already have an older dog, but they get a baby and then they introduce a puppy at the same time, and it's like that feels like so much work.
That feels like a nightmare.
You're like, I'm tired of human baby, time to look at puppy baby.
I love this girl.
I'm sorry, girly, but Shiba Inus all look the same to me unless they're different colors.
So real.
They're either fat or bigger. Like, they all look exactly the same unless they got different
Just thinking of
colors.
the dog from the movie.
They're so fucking fat they couldn't find a skinnier dog. They're like, this is our best acting dog. And I'm like, I wonder why. Maybe because you're always feeding it or giving it water.
It's like, he's starving, mister. I don't think he is.
D
I
Mike, the
really don't think he
thing
is.
is obese. D Mike the dog.
Please.
Just, you can't even see it, but we can hear it drinking the water. I wonder if they didn't know how to splice the audio. They had all the sets though, which was amazing.
Yeah.
Except for that last scene. Whatever the fuck that was.
We don't. That last scene was not what they wanted to make. They wanted to make all of the Majima stuff.
And then weird side quests.
And then someone was like, hey, you know you're supposed to be adapting the first game. And they're like, get the guy who does the mics to come in and play Nishiki, and we'll just like record it here in this lobby.
Terrible.
Just move on.
The most disgusting looking backdrop. Just all white on white. It's hard to tell what's what.
It looks bad.
I'm sure if we watch them like actually walk into that scene, maybe it's a little bit better. I'm hoping, I'm praying, I wish it is. That movie's so bad.
Hamburgers.
Here he's like, I just did this 2 years ago.
I wish that movie had just been like a bunch of Majima Kiryu fights, because those were fun. Those were so good.
Well, and if it had ended in Shangri-La with Majima crashing into the building and that fight, and then it would have been like to be continued. So if it did do well, you could finish out the movie, because the games they've got a lot of shit to do. But if you're goofing around for 2.5 hours.
It also just like, it really feels like to me they wanted to make a bunch of side stuff, and then last minute we're like, oh shit, we gotta do plot, and so they didn't explain anything or anyone.
But we also maybe we missed some key points in the 50 minutes we didn't watch.
No, because I looked up what we were missing, and it's more off-topic shit.
We're gonna have to watch it to make sure. Funny how I'm like, we can watch the bad part of the movie, but we can't watch the show. I'm like, we can't give Amazon those views. I feel like that's what it is. I'm like, I want to watch Murderbot. I shan't. I think that's Apple TV though.
Yeah. I'm going to buy dog food. Where? Oh my god, they changed my map, and it keeps. They technically probably didn't change my map, but like.
That's a bar.
What's the closest?
You want to go to the M store, which is on the other side of town.
You don't think I want to go to this one up here?
Oh, around the corner, yeah, by the save.
That's what I was pulling up the map for, was like, what's the closest store?
I ain't looking at that. I'm looking at the one on the other side.
That's
where you
probably
can do the
where they
scooter
want me to
side
go.
quest. The fucking scooter side quest. With the old lady. Can't wait till you have to do that. I can't believe they brought that back for 3 too. Or for 4 as well.
The scooter side quest with the old lady?
The taking pictures of people
Oh.
doing acts around town to get fighting styles.
That's hilarious. I'm running the wrong way. There we go.
Grayson, baby. Maybe because we chased him all over town.
Yeah.
And this is like not even a cornered spot. So now go all the way back to Morning Glory. Just stab things,
Why
Cream.
don't we send the other guy?
I don't know.
Yeah, keep an eye on my kid for me, not you go on this fetch quest for me. Can I take a cab?
A taxi?
Fuck you. Yeah. How do I get back to the place where I...
Walk down this road, walk down this road, walk down this road, walk down this road, walk down this road,
I
walk
see the
down this
stairs.
road.
You're good. You're good. I see the stairs. Let me go steal my kid's baseball.
No, you'll go ask. You're a good dad. Worm.
Worm. I'm just imagining getting to Kamurocho and just getting to Majima and pulling a handful of worms out of my pocket. It's just sitting there like, here you, what the fuck?
I wish he didn't change out of the dad fit. I wish he just kept the dad fit when he went to Kamurocho. And then he shows up and Majima's just like, what the hell are you wearing? He's like, it's got pockets for all the stuff my kids give me here. And
Got
then
pockets for my worms.
yeah. He's just like, all the stuff my kids give me. And instead of reaching in and pulling like 5 cool rocks out, it's pocket full of worms.
That's horrible. I am just imagining him just dropping them in Majima's hand and Majima's just like,
glad I'm wearing gloves.
oh, that's nice.
Oh, I can't wait for the baseball segment.
Like the segment with this ball or a segment where I play baseball?
I have a segment where you play baseball.
Do I get to play baseball with Majima?
No, but you can play baseball with your kids.
I want to play baseball with Majima. Thunk, 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 thunk.
His little dad run.
I was explaining Orphanage Sim to my dad earlier, and he was just looking at me like I had lost my mind. And in his defense, I'm bad at explaining plot, so I'm like, I'm not doing a good job at it.
Well, give me a rundown on how you were explaining it to him.
Well, because I was talking about the Orphanage Sim, and he was like, that's a weird way to start a game about the Japanese mafia, and I'm like, well, actually, you really never play a game where you play as someone who's actually currently in the Yakuza. And so I started explaining the whole, like, everything, and just...
So does your dad also analyze things like you do, or is he just down to watch stuff for entertainment?
It depends, but mostly entertainment. I get my freakness from my mom. And from the autism that I inherited from both parents.
Is your dad like a Lego autistic or a Doom autistic or...
Bloodborne?
It really do be like that, don't it?
He's played it at least 20 times now.
You should introduce him to
no longer...
Bloodborne Cart.
I should actually.
I mean, it's under a different name and uses completely different stuff now because they were kept getting copyright and struck under the sun. But
Yeah. But yeah, no, his thing is Bloodborne. Which is probably why I've accidentally been able to convince several people that I've played Bloodborne when I most definitely haven't, just because I know everything, because I listen to him talk about everything.
I know it ain't that scenario, but it'd just be like you as like a toddler, and instead of watching cartoons, you're just watching your dad play Bloodborne.
His other thing is Borderlands, and I did watch him play a lot of Borderlands when I was a kid.
That one's more cartoony.
Yeah.
Not more okay, just more cartoony.
Yeah. I wasn't like little, but I was little enough that it was a questionable game to be playing, but like.
So other
This
J
one's.
in the Jay and Bacon server,
Uh-huh.
she's incredibly good at Left 4 Dead because her dad played Left 4 Dead, and when she was like 3, handed her the Xbox controller.
That's so real.
So she's been playing Left 4 Dead for forever, and it's like, girly, put the controller down.
I wish I could get good at the games that I played as a child. I'm still bad at them, and I've been playing them for forever.
The only ones I'm good at are Zeldas. If you need me to 100% a speedrun a Zelda, I can do it for you. I've also got like the hidden item is around here sensor built into my brain now from playing so many Zeldas. It's like, yep, that's a fake wall. Nope, there's nothing different. I can just tell. Or like all of Breath of the Wild with all of the shrines. It got to a point where I'd just be like, there's a shrine around here, I know it.
Yeah, that's my dad with Bloodborne. He's just like, that's a fake wall, and I'm like, he's like, I just know it, and I'm like, oh, okay. Whatever you see, I don't see, but okay. Don't get hit by a car, 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 don't get hit by a car.
The lockers are to your left if you ever want to check them out. So they'll be down here. And then they'll be up the stairs that are just around the corner.
Hold on, I'm being kidnapped.
Don't worry, they're gonna tell you where the lockers are at.
Oh.
It sounds like there's a cat boy who's locked in one of them.
What?
She's just like me for real, for real. She knows a good bit when she thinks of one. I haven't found that key yet, so I don't know how to unlock the 44th locker.
Damn. I'm just still. I wish we had gotten to see Kashiwagi there.
Gotta talk to that woman, she's gonna tell you how to do game stuff. Get all your items out of the lockers first.
Stuff? I got super resin.
Not really, but I think it's a mechanic that you need to know if you're gonna be collecting stuff, or sometimes they'll have you do things like there's a specific cutscene or a specific sub-story in this game where you have to find a guy by looking around, and if you don't find him fast enough, he runs off, and you can't complete the quest.
Oh, shit.
Dumbass. So press in on your right control stick. Okay.
I can read it again. I can read it again. Oh, it's the first person mode. We still have that.
Yes, but now it has an actual mechanic in the game. So look up. See that shiny? I know this is gonna be really hard for you.
So mean to me.
Do you want to go back and open Konami?
Sorry.
And we'll go and check all the keys that you haven't picked up around town. And then we'll reassess if that was a mean comment.
So mean to me. I expected her to just jump.
Yeah, just go upstairs.
Whose key did you just give me? I hope it was yours. I know I'm out here picking up locker keys and opening things, but what a wild thing to give me as a reward. That sounds vaguely illegal.
And a very easy way to get experience points. So now that you've done that, you can see something on top of the lockers that you have to use them. So back up. You're not gonna be able to back up. There you go. You're gonna want to get a little closer. There you go.
What's with all of the resin?
I believe you use it to repair weapons.
Oh,
I never
well,
used
I got
any of
a
it
pile
because
of
I just
lockers full
went
of
and bought.
resin.
I bought like 7.
Is there a drugstore here?
It's probably inside of the actual like market.
Oh. Nope. Where am I?
It is. It's in the market.
Oh. I thought you meant the place called the market.
No, I meant the market street. As you outrun these cars.
Well, they're all stopped.
Left!
God.
Right!
I'm like running past, huh? Oh God. Oh Jesus.
No, it was to your left. I'm fucking with you.
We do this the map way now. We don't listen to you.
Right behind you.
I'd love if I could. Yeah, there we go. This place right here. So,
bitch ran right past
I
it.
wish that it wasn't. Like, there's so much stuff on the screen that I'm like, it's the yellow building. I can't see the yellow building on my map.
Man, pocket full of worm.
There's so many worms. Not questioning.
Hey, arigato.
Goodbye. I liked the way Kiwami 2 did inventory. That was one of the good things about Kiwami 2.
Yeah, I wish 4 did it too. But Konami, it's like the Konami 2 was made so late that it has all of the newest pictures. It's just the worst game.
Yeah.
Whoa, fuck. Hello, Patron. I'm about to go get me a plate of potato chips and some ketchup soon. Housemate said she was making dinner, but...
For your potato chips?
Yeah, because it's just thin fries if you think about it.
I guess it's just because I've never been a big ketchup person.
I'm a freak. If I could eat veggies, I'd still put ketchup on them. Okay, Patron, you understand how you walked into this room knowing that the door was shut that much, and then now you're in here and you want back out, and now you're looking at me so sadly, and I need you to remind you, or you to remember for yourself that you're not my dog, and I own 3 cats.
I love her getting this guy to... I love her, and I love your 2 weird little brothers, and I love this game and its dynamics. It's all really good. You can't name it your old dog. That's depressing.
Izumi, ワンコと逃げろ。でもいいから早く。
豆おいで。ほら。
Yeah, get him, dog, get him.
なんだこの野郎いたバカお前何すんだ
That's a smart dog.
やべえ出直しだ行くぞ待て
おい大丈夫か
あ、おじき
ずいぶん遅いから心配したんだぞ
すいません俺がそばにいながら泉大丈夫か
うん私は大丈夫。豆は
Okay, I'd also die for this dog.
やったな犬小屋かでも俺一度
You're gonna learn. We're gonna learn together.
くじけたんだよな
We build doghouse together.
だって約束だもん。
Don't you love Orphanage Sim?
I love Orphanage. I'm gonna make an OC just to hang out with Orphanage Sim. Maybe teach Kiryu to cook.
It's not his fault. He spent 10 years in jail. You know what? We could have it that he
10
knows.
years in the joint makes you a bad chef.
It did.
I don't think he could cook before that either. And he's trying! I'm not faulting him.
He's doing all the proper holds, too.
Yeah, he's doing good. He's learning. I know it's because the game wants to be like, you're free to go do side story and explore if you want to, but I
Main
also
quest just got
love
you
all the
by the...
times that it's like, we're gonna go back to the orphanage and you meet us there, and I'm like, I'm gonna walk the 5 steps to the stairs to go back to the orphanage.
So we
You
could have
could've
just
taken
walked.
me.
Yeah.
You could have given me the option. We could have walked together.
Yeah.
But then I'm sure they do dialogue for the options. So if you say you're not going with them, they'll be all sad, and then I'd go with them out of, I don't want them to be sad. And then I'd have to turn around when I got here for the rare time that I'm like, I have other stuff I want to do. Yeah. Yeah, I did say that, and then I figured I'd be gone by sunup, and here I am. I guess.
Kiryu's like, don't worry, I'll just readjust to mainland time.
I'm gonna have fun, because I'm gonna go see my wife.
Will you, though?
Have fun or see my wife?
See your wife. Will they let you?
Eventually, the game has to dangle him on a little string stick, like the carrot and the stick thing. They gotta, we'll dangle him there for me. Cause he'll drive a pink truck. I know this. Oh, is this my bad side mission?
Yes.
That just gets weird.
Yes.
Start speedrunning. Ouchie, wouchie. Jesus Christ. Says Kiryu.
He's not wrong, though.
Sure you do, buddy. I'm gonna regret this, but I'll do it anyways. There he goes. I gotta go get my worm. My worm.
You gotta take all these worms out of your pocket. You're not gonna have any spot for anything else. Or you gotta go fishing.
I got worm.
Click on it because it will put in your box. Go to your room if you want to put things in your box.
Yeah, we're gonna drop like my broken shit and all my worms and. I need to look at my drawing from Haruka.
There we go.
I gotta stop picking up the worms that I'm not using. And back to the
Hey, look at more
town we
worms.
go. A man.
And that flowery man. You can call him. You can call him queer. It's okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to shoulder check you. I've got poor control of the horse.
Get him, Grim.
I love people coming running. Shit. Really? Stomp him. There you go. Get up. Get down again.
So you can do that. So once he hits the ground, you push B to pick him up again, and then
Just back and forth over and over.
I did that to Majima for a while.
Oh, beautiful. This place. Hi, talk to the man.
So it doesn't matter what you pick, nothing's gonna work.
It's all bad. Okay.
Well, it's not that it's all bad, but it is that it's all bad.
A 10-gallon hat. I love Kiryu. He's doing his best.
Now to go prove him wrong.
Why is the man that I beat up just standing
So
in the
he
street?
just sits here.
Hilarious. The stairs!
And they're like, you can go golfing whenever you want. Never.
Never going back. You can't make me. You could make me, but like, you gotta drag me back on a main quest.
You're fine. They never will.
Then you can't make me. I'm not feeling very confident. I picked up this kid a dragon polo and a pair of sunglasses, and I lost my footing on my little footrest and went sliding. Why are you going to grab my kid? Why are we doing this outside our wall? You'll feel better soon. We have to use you for this fashion show. Poor Kiryu. He's trying. Y'all both did bad. Good job. I love them. They're so... I love them, Your Honor.
But he looked cool though.
That's a cool shirt. What the fuck he on about?
Makes me think he's got the dragontism.
He probably does.
That'd be the funniest thing if he's just got like a little dragon shrine full of all the tiny dragon figurines he's collected over the years.
I just am imagining Majima staying over one night and like opens Kiryu's closet and it's just dragons. And he's like, hey, where the fuck are your clothes? It's the one suit. He has the one suit. His closet's filled with dragons.
I like to think it's like he's actually just got like a tiny dresser. He's got 3 shirts hanging up and a tiny dresser.
And a bunch of dragons.
And a bunch of dragons. It gets sad if we start being like, oh, and he got this one from Nishiki, and he got this one from Yumi, and he got this one from Shinji, and he got this one from Reina, and he got this one from... Man, I can't wait till you get farther in the game so that list can get longer.
If I wasn't in this right now so that I could minimize, so that I could go put you in timeout.
You can't put me in timeout. I'm ready. I'm recording this live show.
I can and will yeet you into the other chat and just be like, banished.
Stay here till you learn your lesson.
Well, I can't just kick you out because then you'll, or disconnect you because then you'll just leave. But I can put you in the other chat so I can fish you back in here. Just dunk you underwater for a minute.
Gonna get a whole new channel made just called Die Timeout Zone. The only place where my mod powers don't work. Don't release me.
God. How long is this? It ends eventually, right?
The only part of Dad Simulator, I'm like, like I don't.
Alright, you know what? This is gonna be the part of the game that I do start just like clicking through dialogue as I read it.
Are you ready, Crib?
Am I ready for what?
To fail at making food.
Oh.
Because he doesn't even bother.
I didn't know you can make stuff that wasn't curry. I'm waiting for him to make it and her be like, oh, you can't make stuff that's not curry.
Now she's doing it herself.
Ka-thunk, 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 ka-thunk.
Where the fuck did you come from?
The ether.
Weird thing for you to prompt
Whoa!
Hardica. Yeah, and then her swinging back in with this, and you're like, hello?
Well, there's a lot of issues to unpack with this mission.
Yeah. Like, there's a different way we could go about this. If this is really the story you wanted to tell.
Just the silence in the background of all of that is killing me.
Ambiance. See, it's hilarious because they hit you with horrible cutscene first, Dad Simulator. Horrible cutscene, Dad Simulator.
Dad Simulator. Well, direct me to the movie.
Walk down that road.
How far am I walking?
Left.
I really expected that car to stop a little faster. Good lord.
There's your kid.
My child.
Oh, there's your other kid. So, Krim, drop kicking a group of children.
I'm drop kicking a group of children. You're the child with the scar. From the fic that I read about Kiryu having appendicitis. Cataloging that away because now I will remember who you are.
Yeah.
Which is a wild way of remembering who you are.
Which, the look of that looks painful.
Yeah.
マジ
Because that's
気持
gotta
ち悪い
be... Get him, boy.
Get him! Get him! Get him!
You guys literally assaulted her.
I'm a grown adult, so I don't think I'm allowed to hit him, but you go beat the shit out of
Get
him.
him!
And I'm just gonna stand here and act like I don't see you beating the shit out of them.
なんだこの
My boy! Let me step in.
Now I'm gonna go beat the shit out of you.
大丈夫岡田くんもうわけわかんない行こう岡田くん
ごめん。でも別にアートをつけてたわけじゃなくて、通りかかったら偶然。大丈夫か？
みつおは気持ち悪くないの？
何を？
やけど
そんなの全然だよ。
You're the one who doesn't like black people.
大きな悩みかもしれないけど、でもさ、ほら、俺なんて日焼けもやけどもしてないのに真っ黒なんだよ。
So
その
sad.
方がもっと変じゃない？ね。
So sad.
笑えない？
ごめんね。
どうしたの？
For being racist.
Sorry. This isn't funny.
Well, it's just like, if you wanted to do this lesson, could have done it a different way. Because kids are a lot less tactless.
Yeah.
Oh?
Yeah, go grab your bags. We have to leave, which means I have to leave.
Yeah, go grab your bags. He's fucking booking it across the canal.
Yeah.
Dude gets in a fucking fighter jet to beat him.
I'm just imagining go grab your bags and Kiryu just launches into the ocean and swims to the mainland.
Butterfly fucking the whole way.
There's a One Piece character who does that.
おじさん？
I
His,
feel
his
like-
method of traveling is just swimming.
I feel like that's the biggest dick move you could pull on One Piece, because, like, where are you gonna go, devil fruit user? And he's like, I don't do devil fruit, I just swim. And then bro's just
Yeah.
gone.
And it's like he's going through water that's like horribly infested by sea kings, and I'm like, okay.
So there's this bad way to start. There's this homeless guy who in my hometown, and he's kind of like, you know, he's been there for forever. Everyone knows him. His name's Jared, but the dude
Sorry.
is built like a tank, and in the summer he'll swim up the river, like, and it's not. This isn't a little river. This is a river that divides the whole state.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so in the summertime it's a little bit calmer, but he'll swim up the deepest parts of the river in the rapids, just go, and that's how, like, dude's just built different. He'll go over to where, like, the kiddie swimming spot is, and every like mid-spring he'll rebuild a rock wall. He'll just pick up the hugest rocks he can find and rebuild it so it can be the pool area. He's just like this cool homeless
Wild.
guy. But yeah. But that's what I imagine Kiryu would be like if he was just a weird homeless guy. So
I'm gonna come play baseball with you, and then what's gonna happen is that the other guy's gonna get back with his bags. And I'm gonna have to figure out a reason
to send him off again.
To send him off again.
It's the funniest thing, because
It's
Haruka's...
gonna become, I'm gonna go for a quick swim, and then it's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Oh, he's getting pretty far out there. Oh, he's gone.
You just see like his hands on the horizon every now and again. Although I don't know in which direction the rest of Japan would be from them, and in which direction the island is actually facing, like where they're at.
Yeah.
Are you ready for baseball? Let's go play some baseball.
I love this dog. I'm not even like that tired. I do not know why I keep yawning.
Because you ate a big
It's a streaming
meal.
curse. I do this even when I'm like every time I sit down to record. Half of my editing process for stuff is cutting out all the times that I would just fucking start mad yawning, and I'm like, I'm
Free
not
kid.
even EP.
Free kid. Free kid.
なあ太一あいつ最近よく見かけるよな
I'm about to leave and I'm taking in another one.
知らね
I know,
え
right?
仲間に入りたい
Funny
ん
how
じゃ
that
ないか
works.
な
And by another one, I mean you, Antarctica, because
It's her orphanage too.
yeah, it's not it's not like she runs it. It's not like he runs it. They run it together.
うん
あのさ
え
Hey, Krim.
Mm-hmm.
That's Nishiki's first name.
Hey, you wanna do me a favor and open up the... Yep, there you go. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome, I say as I'm riddled with self-inflicted bullet holes.
I just keep thinking of the image of them throwing the guy.
Why do birds suddenly appear over time? I didn't catch that on my first
Hey, Is he
playthrough.
mine? Is this my boy now? And I have a boy that shares the name of my dead orphan brother who grew up in the sister orphanage of this orphanage that I now run?
You gonna vomit?
Maybe. I really thought that you just barked.
You know what I sound like. The hardest part about the barking is to try not to make it a vocal stem.
It's too late for me. Do I keep him? Is he mine now?
Nah, you're just babysitting. Yours in spirit.
I'm playing baseball with this child.
Who is not yours.
I played baseball with my brother.
Cry about it.
Thank you, I will. I will.
Dinner's ready.
I am just imagining like Majima shenanigans.
行くぜ
And Kiryu's like used to holding back for the kids, and Majima's like, yeah, I can hit, hit the ball for the kids to catch, and like launches a child into orbit by accident. Is this just like the batting center one? Where I eat shit a lot?
よし。
It was so nice of her to make dinner. It looks delicious, but it's got no salt.
Am I doing something wrong? Because it's hitting the ground every time.
It's
There
you
we
have to hit it just
go.
perfect.
One of my children ate shit. The dog! The dog! The dog! The dog's so cute. Are they supposed to be catching it? Am I being a bad parent?
If anything, from what I remember from my childhood of being one of 9 kids with a single dad, this is just how it goes.
Like, I'm getting no cutscene of anyone catching anything. We're panning away before they catch anything, and I just don't know if I'm messing it up. Or if they're just enjoying this. I just want my children to be happy.
よし。
Look at Haruka. Oh my god. I don't have a favorite child, I say lying through my teeth. I love all my children. I just love Haruka the most. Whose kid are you? Whose kid is this?
Your neighbor.
Oh. I'm like concerned over another orphan being added to the pack.
Just dropped off.
I think orphan with the same name as my orphan brother would break me. Hi, Haruka. I need to leave. I walked away for 5 seconds.
That's just how it is with kids.
God, you seem like a bitch. You are a bitch. They're fine, they're kids, they're made of rubber. I don't really want to be anywhere near you, so please leave. Because you really shouldn't be here, and I'm gonna kill you, actually.
Just bring all these people you don't like into a room with your kids.
Hey, Koji, you take the boy and get out, and then I'm gonna burn this place down with these 2 fuckers inside, and then we're gonna sell them the land and go buy new, better land and build a better orphanage away from all the people I can't stand. Got it? Got it.
Just be out here kidnapping children.
I'm not trying to kidnap him. I'm trying to make sure he's not in the house fire. Oh, I'm gonna bitch slap her into next week. Hey, you should come take a trip with me to the city. I have a guy I really want to introduce you to.
This is where you call Majima, just have the phone on while he's listening.
It's the like Majima gets a call and Kiryu doesn't even say anything, and Majima's like, fucking accidentally call me, and then he starts listening and he's like, ah, it's an invite to kill. He's putting out a hit on these people.
Yeah, he listens to it for like 30 seconds and he's like, Nishida, come here. I need you to find out who these people are based on their voices. Uh-oh.
Probably by the teacher's kid. This I can get behind.
Yep.
Fuck him up, lady.
It's the use the Karen for your own evils.
Yeah, fuck him up, lady. You look so happy being a dad.
The thing about it is, we just heard him in 2. We hear him now, and I don't know if it's because it's old recordings that they didn't bother touching up, but he either sounds younger or just an overall happier, more content.
It's probably that this is a remaster, but not a remake, and Kiwami was a remake, and they re-recorded all the dialogue.
Yeah, he sounds happier.
This just got, like, graphical tweaks.
Yeah.
But also, the guy, it does Kiryu well, and he's in the trenches in 2, and he's happy here. And being happy will do a lot to make you sound younger.
Oh.
Okay, I need to leave. Yeah, my flight's like now. I don't want to leave you. I could just stay here forever, and I don't want to.
It's time to go. It's time to go, Krim.
I don't want to.
You'll be back.
And I like my orphans, and I like happy dad Kiryu away from the everything that can hurt him.
Bringing up for the 3rd time, but again, it's like I understand where some people might be upset if they showed up for a beat 'em up.
実は今日から1週間くらい東京に行く。
But it's good. I love my children. No, you can't. You can't come with me.
聞いてくれ。旅行に行くわけじゃないんだ。どうしても東京に行ってやらなきゃならないことがあるんだ。俺が留守にする間、朝顔には新しい友達に来てもらうことにした。サキだ。訳あって話をすることができない。今、サキのお父さんは 怪我をして病院に入院している。だからしばらくの間うちで預かることにした。どうだお前たち。
I want to go reread the
仲良くできる
appendicitis
か。
fic after this.
What?
I want to go reread the appendicitis fic after this. Bringing it up earlier made me think of it again.
Did you ever send that to me?
Yeah, because you were laughing at the summary being the like Nishida wants to know if you still have your appendix.
Oh yeah.
Can I give her a really big hug before I go face the horrors? I think it would fix me.
Well, don't worry. The second time you go to Kamamocho, she comes with.
That isn't necessarily a good thing, Dai.
It wasn't supposed to be comforting.
I figured. I'm sorry, you bought me my plane ticket? What? Absolutely. I can't wait to make just Dad Kiryu edits. I can't wait to make edits of AMVs of Haruka. Just grow. I'm. Yeah. I've been abandoned by Dai. I still hate the old man model. Get out of here! I'm walking with my daughter. I ain't got time for you. You're half my size. Flattened, idiot. I got an apologetic 5,000 yen.
I ran off to go get ice cream, but
You're good.
those people are the same people from Kunami that you didn't stop from jumping off the building before your brother died, and the same people that you didn't see preventing from jumping off the building again in Kunami 2.
Yeah, I really just left them up there every time.
Yeah, they're gonna make you confront them this time.
Nope, I walked away. Made me look at her ass, and that's about it. It was just wild to be like, you're going to the market with your daughter. I have a lot of stuff to get, so you can wait here.
Yeah.
Or I can walk with you. I want to help you. You're too responsible.
So go upstairs and then come back downstairs.
Where the fuck are the stairs, Dai?
In the middle.
There's so many people, I can't
Left!
see anything.
Right.
I see them now, I just... There were so many people. Do I have to touch anything up here, or...?
Ooh, a little lap around and then go right back down.
Well, instead I'm gonna beat the shit out of this guy.
He asked for it, it's okay.
I think it's the same guy that I just beat up. Same model. I'm gonna hit you with this bench. I'm hit you with this bench.
Ooh.
I'm hit you with this bench. Not what I meant to do. But
You
it
have
doesn't
to
really matter.
fight like Majima's clan captain in 4, and he has the weirdest music.
Okay.
Not even. It's like a dude talking to you while there's like weird background effects.
Fascinating. Where's my kid?
Go back to the front door.
I can't find it.
I guess you're stuck in here for forever.
I got a key. There's my kid. She's not ready for me yet. There's my kid. She's ready for me now. I could have come help you.
Yeah, and it's like,
How
I mean,
often do you do this to not bother me?
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't want to leave you.
Which,
I want to stay here and be a dad.
and now I need a whole rewrite of 3 where instead of anything bad happening to Kiryu, it's the whole town just is sicked upon whoever's causing problems.
Yeah. I want Kiryu to leave town and like someone catches word of it and then the entirety of this town shows up in Kamurocho.
Yeah. They're like,
And everyone's like, Kiryu, I thought you didn't like you're not a patriarch. I thought you left the Yakuza. And he's like,
these are all civilians.
these are civilians. I'm just imagining a bunch of children with pitchforks.
I think all of like the fishermen, all the old ladies.
All those old ladies, ooh, they gonna show up and raise hell.
Well, that like the city council member who's now friends with Kiryu, like he shows up. But Kiryu has that funny way of getting connections.
Yeah. Is there supposed to be ambiance music, or am I just used to being in Kamurocho where like it's constantly got buildings playing sounds?
It's constantly got buildings playing sounds.
I'm sorry, did you want to do something and I ran right past it? I'll never forgive myself. I can't tell if you got caught, because you did get swiped out by someone.
I was looking down, so I couldn't tell you.
I'll never forgive myself. I don't want to leave, Dai. I'm happy here. I'm happy here.
Cry about it.
It's so big.
Hi, Mac.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh.
Mac.
Is this the guy who tells me to take the picture of the granny?
Yeah.
Doing the flip.
Yeah.
Kiryu-san.
Wild.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I miss
also
Bobby.
we all miss him. But if you don't do his things in a
Mhm.
timely manner, they expire.
Oh.
I didn't realize that till the end of the game.
Oh.
Big boy.
I'm sorry, Mac. Only Majima can call him that.
I think someone called him little earlier, and I was like, he's the biggest guy in the room. The fuck are you on about, little?
It's so interesting that we get the Mr. Shakedowns in Zero, and then there's never
Mhm.
really an enemy that big again.
Yeah.
And it kind of like the training you'll never get because these legends no longer exist kind of thing.
Mhm.
There she is.
Just Yakuza is so wild because on one hand it has some of the best writing and like cinematic everything that I've ever seen in a game. And on the other hand,
You got
it's
that old
got
man walking a circle 3
this.
times right in front of you.
Yeah. So, how fast does Haruka find Kiryu's blog?
She's his first follower.
Does he know it's her?
No. But I like to think she knows. Like, she thinks he knows it's her. Until he starts having a conversation about a conversation he had with one of his
I keep
favorite.
accidentally skipping that first part because it takes so fucking long to zoom in on Grandma.
It's just telling you to do the thing you did earlier.
Oh, the first person?
No.
Oh, I can do that. I keep missing what button I need to do.
Pull out your phone.
Sorry, this is just so funny to me.
あ、危ない。竜様。いつ見てもいいわ。
That's rad.
大丈夫なのか？
ひらめいた。
I love this little look up. I just Yakuza, man.
Nothing quite like it. Make it make sense, Kiryu. Make it make sense. Who photoshopped his blog header? Was that Mac?
Kiryu's blog is so funny to me.
How long till you make your YouTube look like Kiryu's blog?
That's how I design my Patreon. Man, I had to record a thing to put at the start of the Majima Saga video, just being like, I didn't record all of 2, blah blah blah, but the videos that I did record are up unedited on my Patreon for free, and I had to record that so many fucking times because every time I'd start out and just be like, in all complete honesty, I didn't like 2 that much, and then I'd go off on a tangent about why I didn't like 2, and I'd look at the timestamp and I'm like, 15 minutes! That's not the one we're keeping.
Minute or less, Krim. Minute or less.
Yeah, I ended up finally just being like, the videos, they're up, goodbye.
If you played Yakuza 2, you would understand.
My children are calling me, I can't leave. I'm never leaving this island.
Exactly!
Even Kiryu's like, I can't leave. I'm going back to my orphanage, to my children. Don't you want to go do plot? You can leave now. I can't. I can't. Hello, my children. I've said goodbye to you like on 3 separate occasions. He's such a dad. Absolutely, I'll play hide and seek with you instead of catching my plane. And the guy that I'm trying to not take with me is just like steadily approaching the orphanage again.
I think it's even funnier is that Kiryu is nearly late to catch his flight, and then dude's already sitting on the plane next to Kiryu's spot.
Yeah.
Like, I saved you a seat!
Fuck.
How could he get here first? Like, what do you mean, Kiryu? You spent an extra 2 hours goofing off with your kids.
I can't not.
It's funny, because they give you the goodbye with Haruka, so you can just leave. It's like, if you don't care
But
about the
then
rest of
my
them...
kids called me. I can't just leave. They gave me my goodbye with Haruka, but then my other kids called me. I love all of them.
Are you paying attention to what your kids are saying?
Yeah, they're allowed to hide inside in the front yard. I count 10. They go hide, and I should find Izumi last. Did I miss anything?
Nope, you got it. Just want to make sure you didn't miss the count or find Izumi last.
Yeah, no, I caught that. No child. But if I want to quit, I can leave the orphanage while they're hiding.
There's Izumi.
What? Okay, I'll come back for you.
Okay, hit your first person. Okay, hold on. Go back out towards the gate. Hit first person. Turn around. Oh, you can't see him from here!
Huh?
Do you see him? Walk toward... No, nope. That's someone making themselves a food inside the house.
Oh.
Go... Do you see him? No.
Under the table.
Not the child under the table. The child on the roof.
Excuse me? Who's on the camera? Oh my god.
Look at this dude.
When? How?
No,
Where?
back up. Look at him.
What? We gotta have a discussion about you on the roof, my guy. We gotta have a discussion about you on the roof.
Now you can get the kid underneath the table. Oh, they don't want you to. Yeah.
She's so cute. How many children am I looking for? 4, I think? Yeah?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking for Shiro, and then I know where Eri is. I just gotta get her last. Or Izumi is. This is Eri. My name. I know which child is which, I swear to you.
I'd give you shit, but I know their names less than you do. Do you see him? Nope, he's outside.
No. Hello, child. Hold on. Hold.
We can just do it from the front, I think. Yep.
Hello, child. They really were like, they can hide in the front yard and in the house, and then no one hid in the house.
There's nowhere to hide in the house. Your little baby girl.
She's so small and cute, and I love her. I don't want to leave Dad, Sim! You can't make me! You can make me, but I'm just gonna... I'm gonna sulk about it, and then Majima's gonna walk in, and I'm gonna not sulk about it anymore.
You're gonna see the cutscene's gonna start with his shoes, and you're like, oh my god.
It's time! How you know a cutscene's gonna be good? I love my children.
So you know how we got that crotch angle from Majima earlier?
In the Majima Saga, or a different one?
Yeah, in the Majima
Yeah,
Saga. I saw a gift set. Someone really likes that pose at Sega.
Yeah, no, they do that a lot.
We apparently get it 3 more times in Major Story.
Someone at Sega, freak! And I thank them.
And just like Majima Story, it isn't just, you know, like 20 seconds of it. It's more than one cut to Majima from his crotch.
Yeah, it's like, look at him. Look at him from this slightly different angle. Look at him from this slightly different angle.
Or they'll pan across and it's like, you guys. You guys.
You guys, come on.